Hey guys, what's up? So I'm gonna do another video on how to. This time I'm gonna show you guys how to get this game called Underhell. It's another Half-Life 2 mod. Just go to I'm gonna open up Opera GX because that's the browser I've been using lately. I'm gonna type in Underhell. That's the name of the indie game. It's free, so it's no problem. So it will be on moddb.com. right here. Then Underhell mod for Half-Life 2. Just click that. Then we're gonna go to files. This is another pretty creepy game. I remember there were like people were really anticipating a chapter 2 for this, but I guess because the devs have moved on and made other projects. So if you look at they made this game. Or I think they made new stuff. So they moved on from this. But yeah, it came out way back 2011, 2012. I remember playing this back in 2012. I remember having a crappy PC back then. I mean, it wasn't crappy. He could do 1080p, but he had sucky frame rates. So what we're gonna do is choose, see, German language, Chinese, Spanish, Russian. I'm gonna choose this one, Underhell Chapter 1. So let's read this. Do not install over the old 2011 Prologue. Delete the old one first and install Chapter 1. Okay, we're gonna click here to download. We'll wait for a bit. There we go. Might take quite a bit of time. How big is this? 1.6 gigs. Yeah, it's gonna take quite a bit of time. So it's right here. Underhell Chapter 1 also includes a remake of the Underhell Prologue. The game only requires Source SDK Base 2007 installed. No other Source games are required. It says you play as Jake Hawkfield, a special weapons and tactics operative who recently married and moved in with his beloved wife. But soon after those happy events, his wife dies under mysterious circumstances. I remember because the house was haunted. You know, because of the ghost of his wife haunting it, kind of like The Ring. I mean, the wife looks like the ghost from The Ring or The Grudge. Long white hair, white dress. Pretty creepy. Having only clues that suggest she committed suicide. Yeah, something like that. Jake falls apart and only his best friend, mentor, and boss, Frank, is there to help him get over his grief. The prologue begins with a wake-up call from Frank ordering Jake to come down to the station. An armed group of elite soldiers have taken control of a hospital and all its personnel, but Jake will soon realize this is not a common hostage situation. Tabbing the game can cause performance issues, crashes, and graphical glitches. Make sure to close all unnecessary programs before launching. Run the game with the console enabled will disable the menu. This is only the beginning. The journey is far from over. Change log. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Steam first. I'm gonna minimize this because I want to install that file that they said that you have to. Let's go back. So it's called right here, Source SDK Base 2007. That's the file we need. It's basically located in Steam, so I'll show you guys where it is. So once you're here, once you open up Steam, you're gonna go to Modern Warfare 2. Okay, we'll go up here to Steam. Let's see. Let's go to Library Home. And then we'll go to this arrow, and then you make sure you want to check Tools. And then you'll scroll down to Source SDK Base 2007. We're gonna find that. Source SDK Base 2000. So I already got it installed. So make sure you basically install it. Click that, install, and then click yeah. Install it on your, wherever you want to install it. Click that, and then once it's installed, this is what it's called. Source SDK Base 2007. I'll close this. I'll go ahead and exit out because it might need to be restarted once I install this. So yeah, once that is installed, as a matter of fact, I think it's here somewhere. Where is it? right here. See your Source SDK Base 2007. I don't know why I made a. It should be done soon. I guess these are the fixes. So it's a pretty old, really old. Finally, it's you can hear, guys. 2013. Jeez, I can't believe how long ago that was. I can't believe. I mean, I had memories playing this. Okay, we'll go ahead and go to where I downloaded it. Go ahead and close this, open up File Explorer, and then we'll go to Downloads. And then we'll go to this one. This is what we're looking for. Underhell Chapter 1.1_1.2. We'll drag that to Online PC Games. Go here. And then let's see, I'm gonna check. Double click that, and then we'll make a folder for it. Or we'll go ahead and extract it here. Right click on that and then extract here. Make sure you got RAR installed. Or like I said, some people use 7Z, zip, whatever, for zip files. Okay, we're just gonna wait for that. This file though, I think you gotta drag it into the source mod folder. I don't know. Yeah. I'll figure it out. Ow. Splash myself. Okay, just wait for it. That's a lot of files, jeez. Look at that. It takes forever to unpack. I mean, it's only 1.6 gigs, so I don't know why it's taking quite a bit of time to extract all of those files. Maybe there's so much files that it's just trying to search for them all, or even though I'm using an SSD, it's still taking quite a bit of time to do this. Like I said, this is free, so you don't, like you guys saw, just downloaded it. Took quite a bit. Took me like 10 minutes. So approximately, maybe more like 4 or 5 minutes to download. It's a huge file. Like I said, if you got slow internet, it might take longer to download. So depending on your internet speed, might have to wait quite a bit. Probably gonna do a bunch of indie games later on. Like whatever, I'll figure it out later. I really want to play that one called Lost in Vivo. That one I've heard good reviews about. But that one is not free though. You gotta buy it on Steam. I think I got it on Steam. I just forgot about it. I decided to grab it because it was on sale and it was cheap. Always get games when they're super cheap. I don't get them full. Okay, so now here's the file we're looking for, Underhell. So all these files. So you don't install this like the other horror games I've done. Let's look at the README. So this, I think there's information about this installation right here. So make sure you read the thing that came with it, that README file. Make sure you have Source SDK Base 2007 installed. Half-Life 2 is not required. Install it, go to the library window. Steam, select tools like I showed. Install Source SDK Base 2007. So it's free, you don't have to extract the RAR file into the following folder: Steam app, source mods. Start Steam, you see Underhell in your game library. So okay, we're gonna do exactly what it says. So we're gonna drag this whole Underhell folder into the source mods. So we're gonna right click, folder, file explorer. We're gonna go to where my Steam is installed, which is D, drive D, and then we'll go to Steam. Steam, scroll down to Steam apps, then go to source mods, and this is where we're gonna drag. See, these are all the other indie games. Half-Life 2 mods. We're gonna drag this Underhell that we extracted. Just drag it in there. Wait for it to finish. Okay, doesn't take long. Oh, never mind. There's some iced tea. Should I include the readme? Maybe not. I think I'll just right click this and delete it. Just wait for this. Shouldn't take long. Okay, we're almost there. 30 seconds. 20. The final countdown. Okay, now that it's here, we're gonna go ahead and delete this one because I don't need that anymore. That's just because this is the copy. So, jeez, look at that. There's a lot of files. There we go. I'm probably gonna hold on to these. Close that, and then we're gonna go ahead and close this. Then open up Steam. It should show up in the bottom where U is, because it's in alphabetical order in your library. That's where the game will appear. I'm gonna go ahead and close this or delete. Don't just so I don't need it anymore. My God, let it die. Whoa, wait, let me see that real quick. I might try this out. It's free to play, so gonna follow that. Yeah, I'm gonna try this out. I really wanna. There's some Steam achievements, so yeah, definitely try this out later. It's free to play, so yeah, I'll try Let It Die. It's pretty old, 2018. Okay, we'll go to library, go to home, and then we'll go to Underhell. So it's you. Underhell. Alright, there you go. Click play. Like I said, make sure you got Source SDK Base 2007 right here installed. Okay, go to Underhell. That's what you do first. You install that before you do anything else. And then click play. Alright, we're gonna do some adjustments real quick. Change the aspect ratio. So here it is, Underhell. Go to options. Normal keyboard. Let's see. WSAD shift. Alt, walk, space, jump. Reload. Okay, just trying to see if there's anything different. Cell insert T. I have to relearn all this. Tab, objective, V, signals, mouse, audio. Okay, we'll change the aspect ratio to 16:9 and the resolution to 1920 by 1080. Full screen and adjust brightness levels. I think we're good. Go to advanced, high, model detail, texture detail very high. Reflect world, reflect all. don't like much motion blur. Blue, high dynamic range. Okay, we're good. Click apply. This will change it to 1920 by 1080, which is 1080p. Click OK. See what we go. Nothing. Chapter selection. Let's click the house. If this is the first time you play, it will start a new game. To return to the house, then click on continue to reset the house. Click continue. So we're starting a new, we're just gonna test it. See how, it's been a while since I've, that was dramatic. I like that. I mean, as far as the soundtrack goes. Yeah, I know the graphics, like I said, it's Half-Life 2 graphics. What do you expect? If you've played Half-Life 2, then you should know. It's, you know, like that. Another abandoned house. Empty house. It's a big house now. This is basically the house where it's haunted. This is not the main game, or I think it's the main hub. But it's like a separate game. It's weird though, this game has separate games in it once you figure out how to access those. This one is the haunted house where there's no combat. You get haunted by his dead wife. Oh, there's the radio. And then there's the creepy thing on the sewers. There's another game where you need to light up areas to go around, and you don't make sure you don't get attacked by the ghost haunting that sewer area. What the? Saved.
Jake, it's me, Frank. We have a situation. Come down here, ASAP. We're going in.
And then there's that mission part where you wield guns, weapons, and trying to survive in this prison area. And then there's one where you're raiding a building, I think, fighting terrorists. And helping people or hostages. So it's like action, survival, horror. You know, there's different stuff. Remember to answer the phone every time it rings. And then meanwhile, just stuck in this house for now until you go, like if you go to certain areas when you want to start the chapter, go to the truck. Yeah, if you go to the truck, you start a mission, which is the main one where you are in this building. And then there's the survival horror action where if you go to the, I forgot which one is it, where you're in the prison, because you go to prison in this underground, it's like a huge fortress or whatever. It's like an underground building that goes underground, kind of like in Resident Evil movie. To check your email, use the computer. Remember to check the email or the mail every once in a while. Basically, this game has a story. It has a story in it. Surprisingly, a good story. And the characters are intriguing, you know. If you actually pay attention, it's not bad. The house, important objects, find the house will be transported to this table after a while. Yeah, I remember that. If you want to go to sleep, you can use the bed. There's another game, if you go to sleep without the dream catcher, which is the thing that hangs there, you'll go to a dream state and it'll play a game. It's like a survival game, or it's like a puzzle game, but it's creepy and dark. You gotta solve each section to unlock a newer section of that. Next time you start the house, you'll wake up in your bed. You can also view contextual hints about different things you can do. Tab. I need to get my gear from the garage into the truck. There are many locked doors and mysteries in this house. And the hauntings. Those are the jump scares. Because you don't know when they're gonna happen. It's so random. Every locked door, there's a key to every mystery and an answer. Okay, it's up to you to find them. There's also a... Alright, here we go. Time to go to work. I'll need to get my gear from the garage into the truck. This is her chest. That means that's her wife's stuff. Oh, static. So the bars on the left are your health and stamina. Forgot which one is which. Oh well. Is there any lights? That's creepy. Let's check the email. Hey Jake, man, how are you holding up? This is from, hello Jake, my deepest condolences. From Brandon McKagan. October 9, 2013. Jake Hawkfield. That's what our character's name is. I guess what, that's a super question. Listen, I just wanted to tell you that if you need anything, just ask, alright? I know you got Frank and you guys are right, but I'm serious, man, you got me too. And everyone from the squad is here for you. Mike fucking cried, man. I mean, you're not alone in this. Call me, alright? I'm serious, man. Call us and let's go have a drink. Just talk to you soon, bro. Oh yeah, cause yeah, his wife died, so he's grieving right now, I guess. There's no gas. You could change the canister in the backyard. So yeah, you can interact with the house. You can even hide here if you want. Like this. Okay, let's go here. A lot of books here. And there's the bathroom right here. Oh, it's locked. What's this? Her diary. Here's what we look like. You look like Vin Diesel, man. Nah, it doesn't look like Vin Diesel. If he was more buff, maybe he'll be like The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. Here's the bathroom. That's a health right there. Let's go to the front. No, not yet. Some of the lamps are you can interact, but some you can't. Oh, that's the key. Wait, I wanna look. First day, unpacking, moving in. Whatever. Let's check the fridge. Just bananas, banana. Some soft drinks. What kind of soft drinks do we have here? Awesome soda diet. Awesome soda, is that what it's called? For some reason I'm thinking about Shenmue, because you can interact with all the stuff. Let's go here. Oh, that's not. We need the key. You obtained the kitchen door key. I like the hauntings in this game because you'll see. Oh crap! It's creepy. Sometimes the ghost of your wife will pop up, like walking in through the window. You'll see like a figure walking. It'll either be here or the window in the back. Sometimes you'll see it from the windows. Sometimes it'll just pop up. You know, it's just when you least expect it. Either the attic, if you keep exploring all over the place, you'll encounter her. But sometimes there are times when I do a playthrough of this game and she just doesn't show up. You know, there's nothing. Oh, this is the training mission. Let's check it out for a bit. It'll teach you how to, you know, use the action controls and all that. It's like a tutorial, basically.
Alright, Jake, can you hear me? Look up to the control room if you hear me. Good. So this is your big day, huh? Don't worry, you're gonna do just fine. Move on to the next area whenever you're ready.
open a door to start training. So you press tab.
Urging to get to the action, aren't you? Sorry to disappoint, but I'd rather you start with the basics. We'll get to the good stuff in a minute.
Tactical simulation. Basics. Basic training. Okay. It's this one.
Alright, let's start with the basics. Get through this room as fast as you can. Jump, duck, climb, crawl through the vent, and get up to the ladder on the other side. If you jump and then crouch in midair, you'll be able to climb some high spots. You just need to time it right. You can even climb in very tight areas like vents by doing so.
Hey, what?
As you can see, doing a lot of physical action will tire you quite a bit. You want to make sure you don't run out of stamina, or else you won't be able to jump, sprint, or stay underwater for too long. Remember, it's all about your breathing, so don't forget to breathe. There's a bunch of crates in the way. You could try to move some of
Oh
them.
yeah, you gotta kick
The
in this
big
game.
one looks
Forgot about
heavy.
that.
You might as well just kick them. Kicking is always a viable solution in close quarters. Keep that in mind on the field. It might save your life.
Just kick your problems away. Have problems, kick them. Kick them all. Oh yeah, it uses up your stamina. So as you can see the bar on the bottom right there, the blue one that's moving. That's your stamina. If you run out, you won't be able to do certain stuff like kick or sprint. Jeez. Doesn't he break a bone for doing this?
Oh, look at that. It's dark in here. Time to use your shoulder flashlight. As you can see, you don't have any spare batteries in your flashlight. Only the one it's currently using. Once these run out, your flashlight won't work properly. Look around the drawers for some batteries.
Drawers. Dude, is this Duracell? Can't really tell.
Isn't that better? A working flashlight and night vision. Keep in mind that a flashlight is very noticeable, especially in the dark. That's why you have your night vision to remain
That's how you hide from those
Keep in
zombies.
mind, it uses twice as much battery as your flashlight. Okay, see that lever near the door? Flip it.
Wait, how do you use night vision? Ah, I forgot. Toggle crouch, reload, iron sight. Oh wait, I forgot how to... God, this game crashes if you alt-tab and out of it. Darn it, okay. Let's do it again. I don't think I... Yeah, you always end up back in the house because this is... It auto-saves, I think. Okay, we'll go again and look for the... Ah, gotta watch the whole thing again. Yeah, if you alt tab out of it, it'll crash. This game is known
Alright, Jake.
for that.
Can you hear me?
Or I don't know if
Look up to
everyone
the
knows,
control
but
room if you hear me.
That sucks.
Good. So this is your big day, huh? Don't worry, you're gonna do just fine. Move on to the next area whenever you're ready. Alright, let's start with the basics. Get through this room as fast as you can. Jump, duck, climb, crawl through the vent, and get up to the ladder on the other side. If you jump and then crouch in midair, you'll be able to climb some high spots. You just need to time it right. You can even climb in very tight areas like the vents by doing so. As you can see, doing a lot of physical action will tire you quite a bit. You want to make sure you don't run out of stamina, or else you won't be able to jump, sprint, or stay underwater for too long. Remember, it's all about your breathing, so don't forget to breathe. There's a bunch of crates in the way. You could try to move some of them.
I
The
went
big
way
one
too
looks
fast.
heavy.
Around my head.
You might as well just kick them. Kicking is always a viable solution in close quarters. Keep that in mind on the field. It might save your life. Oh, look at that. It's dark in here. Time to use your shoulder flashlight. As you can see, you don't have any spare batteries in your flashlight. Only the one it's currently
We got
using.
the
Once
the
these
flashlight
run
here
out,
has limited
your flashlight
batteries, so
won't
it'll
work properly.
eventually run out.
Look around the drawers for some batteries.
That little bar on the left gets slower every time you. Oops.
Isn't that better?
Night
A
vision.
working flashlight and night vision.
There we go.
Keep in mind that a flashlight is very
I think it
noticeable,
uses up more battery.
especially in
night
the
vision.
dark. That's why you have your night vision to remain undetected. But keep in mind, it uses twice as much battery as your flashlight. Okay, see that lever near the door? Flip it.
Hey, there
See
we go.
that door with a keypad on it? It has a randomized code system. The code changes every 10 seconds. You will find the code somewhere on a tablet in the drawers. The code on the tablet updates accordingly. When you find it, you'll have to type it in before it changes.
Okay. Wait, what was it? 7694. Oh man. 8662. Ah. There you go.
Well done. Remember to be accurate when you use keypads. Some of them might have a limited number of tries, and an alarm might go off if you mess up 3 times in a row. Alright,
Okay,
let's talk
keep
about
that
your
in mind.
inventory now. As you can see, there are some objects on the tables. You might want to get familiar with them. Don't carry everything you find out there. You have to think about what you will need most. And that's your decision.
Jump kick. Jump. You jump. Oh man, I'm out of stamina.
The medkit is your best friend. It will stop any bleeding you might have and allow you to get right back into the action. The health spray will clean the wound and make you feel a bit better.
Cool.
The bandages will help to stop the bleeding if you get injured. Glow sticks and flares can help you out if you don't have batteries. But keep in mind, flares are loud and won't help you remain undetected.
Forgot enemies can hear you in this game. Ooh,
The body
tactical
armor and
vest.
helmets will reduce the amount of damage you take, protecting
Tactical
you from
vest.
potential bleeding
Wait,
effects.
Body armor. Also, when you get hit and damaged, your armor actually gets damaged too. So you'll have to get new armor, like that thing I just grabbed. So they eventually run out.
We rarely
You
are
get
in
hit
combat
enough times.
situations that last more than a day, but you always want to make sure you have a few protein-heavy rations and sugar-heavy drinks with you. You need to be
Sugar
at
heavy.
your maximum potential. And feeding
Energy
yourself
drinks.
correctly is a very important part of making sure you give it your best. Keep it in mind.
Okay. Energy drinks, sandwich, and a choco bar. Chalky. Not chalky milk. Some chalky milk. Is this the right way? This is hilarious. They're talking about the Konami code. Ah, the Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Says even his grandmother knows. That is hilarious. Hey, that might be true nowadays. I mean, Contra is freaking came out in the 80s, so let's see. It's nearly 40 years old, or almost 40 something. It's crazy how old Contra is.
Alright, weapons training. I bet you are itching to get in there. Let's start with the sidearms, and we'll work our way up. Grab the Glock on the table.
The Glock. Okay.
This is the Glock 17. It's light, it's deadly, and it's reliable. Try to hit the bottles on the concrete. As you can see, firing from the hip is not an easy business, especially with a sidearm. You might want to aim down your sights for better precision.
Oh man.
Alright, nice shooting. Let's get to the
360 no
submachine guns
scope.
now. Pick up that MP5.
This
I'm
one.
going to randomly pop up targets in the shed. I want you to hit them as they pop up.
Trying to get for a headshot. It's a little loud. It's less accurate if you shoot this way.
Good job. Now pick up another weapon from the table. Your choice this time. You can only carry one weapon of each type on the field. You need to be light on your feet, and carrying an arsenal isn't ideal. I'm gonna be popping up 2 targets now. Get ready.
This one has bursts of 3 shots. Is it semi-automatic or automatic?
Alright, nice shooting. You got this. Now let's move on to the next area for a tactical simulation. You can grab some ammo from the crates behind you before you move on.
Okay, cool. Look at how you change weapons.
Hey, what's up, Jake? It's me, Mike. You recognize me under all this gear? It's your standard loadout. Vest, mask, that whole deal. Nothing you're not familiar with. But take a good look. You do well to get used to what a friendly target looks like. In the field, you have a split second to identify and neutralize the suspect. And you better be sure it's a bad guy.
So Mike volunteered for that part. Whenever you want to give orders, you have to be accurate and efficient. Ask Mike to go nearby the door.
So what do I press?
Good. If you send your squad mates somewhere and
X.
go away,
Press
they
X.
will eventually try to come back and find you. It's not really smart to leave your mates behind.
C is to call him
Now,
back. X.
order him to regroup.
How do you call? Send recall squad, give squad.
Alright. Sometimes, in
Okay.
specific circumstances, you'll have to give your signal to your team. Whenever you do so, they will breach and clear the area. Once the assault has been given, they might not stop to wait for you, and will do their job with or without you. So once you give the signal, be sure to stick with your team.
Alright, you ready for this? Once you give the signal, we're gonna make entry and clear the ghost town of all the targets. We'll do a head count at the end. You ready? Let's kick some ass!
Damn.
Target behind the car! Jake, kick down the door! Target on the rooftop! Target in the shed! Under the stairs! Target, second floor! Alright, we're done. That was fun. Let's take a look at the score.
Oh man, I lost.
Oh, look at that! Don't worry, man. I had the advantage, you know. I already kind of know where all the targets are. I've been through
That's
the course
bullcrap.
a dozen times.
He's got auto aim.
Don't worry.
Bull crap.
All right,
Okay, fine.
let's
team
wrap
one.
this up. Stack up.
Hey, untie me, quick! Release me! Hey, untie me! Bang! You're dead.
Okay.
And the last and most important of all rules. Everyone is a potential hostile. Do not take hostages for granted. You never know who is a perp. Appearances can be deceiving. Only use lethal force when necessary, but never let your guard down. Welcome to Special Weapons and Tactics, Jake.
Reminds me of those old FPS games I used to play. Makes me want to play Call of Duty again. Been a while since I've touched Call of Duty. Okay, I'll go ahead and stop right here. Oops. What the? Okay, there you go. That's Underhell. So, okay, later. So I installed this game. Probably do more of these later.